All right, let's do some Social Security math. Now, don't worry, it's simple, but the answer might trip you up. Here's the setup. Let's say you want to get your first Social Security check in June, the month of June. So the question is, when should you actually apply for Social Security? So let's break this down a little bit. I'll go through some math because the answer might be different than you think. Okay, so here's something you need to know about Social Security is that it doesn't pay you for the current month. It actually pays you for the month after your entitlement is due. So essentially it pays you in arrears. So if you want your first Social Security check in June, you need to have your first month of entitlement be May. To give ourselves a little visualization of this, May pays you in June, June pays you in July, and July pays you in August. So essentially, you're always getting paid on delay. So now we know if you want your money in June, you need to start your Social Security benefits for May. Okay, so here's the second thing people don't realize about Social Security is that you can actually apply for it up to 4 months in advance of when you want to turn it on. Okay, so let's count backwards. We know that we want our first check in June, and because of it paying in arrears, we need to turn Social Security on in May. And if we go over to our calendar, we already know that you can apply for Social Security up to 4 months in advance of when you can turn it on. So if June is when we want our money, May we can turn it on. We want to turn it on for May. We count 4 months from then. And so that brings us to January is when you should apply or can start to apply for your Social Security. Okay, so here's the deal. Social Security timing is just kind of weird. And if you don't know these weird rules, you could just end up waiting longer than you expected to get your check. So if you wanted your check in June, you need to have your benefits start in May, which means you can apply up as early as January. So if this caught you off guard, let me know in the comments and be honest, who thought that they might get their money right away?